Hey guys, welcome back to another YouTube video. Today I want to talk about how to draw faces. I'll be giving some tips and hopefully you can use them if you're a little bit stuck. So as usual, I am drawing on Procreate on my iPad Pro 9.7 and the canvas is 2000 by 2000 at 600 dpi. So face types. There are so many face types. There's long faces, round faces, square faces, triangular faces, and the best way for you to discover so many different face types and avoid same face syndrome is by looking at real people. It doesn't have to be in a realistic style, but the more faces you look at, the more different faces you can draw, and you can make more interesting characters that way, because faces reveal so much of your personality as well. Face styles. So I've just included some more well-known styles that are used in art to show how you can draw faces in different ways. So generic rules. So I've called these rules generic because that's exactly what they are. These are just very basic rules that you don't have to follow. These rules are made to be broken, so definitely make more masculine women, more feminine men. That's wonderful, do it. But yeah, some of the typical rules for women would be big eyes, a rounded or pointed face shape, visible lips, and a thin neck. Quick face tips. For eyes, there should be one eye space in between the two eyes. When you draw lips, they shouldn't go wider than the distance between the two pupils. And ears should start in the middle of your eye and end at the bottom of your nose. I don't follow that rule, but again, you can break these rules, but it helps to know these rules as well. A common problem in the animation industry is that a lot of women tend to look the same. I'm slightly guilty of this problem too, but I'm trying to work on it. A great example would be DreamWorks in How to Train Your Dragon. The women in that film, they look so different from each other and it's wonderful. So don't do just a typically conventional female face. Try crazy shapes, because women are just as diverse as men, so we don't need to just have one face. Some of the generic rules for men would be that they have smaller eyes than their female counterparts, they have more angular face shape, a square chin, no lips are really shown, maybe just a little bit of the bottom lip, and they have thicker necks. But again, break these rules. Another great way to help you draw faces is just by practicing different features. So you can look at different ways artists draw eyes and just practice how they draw eyes so that you can draw more different types of eyes, and you can do the same with noses and lips. So yeah, I'm absolutely okay if you see a nose or lips or eyes that I've drawn and you really like it and then you put it in your own drawing. That's absolutely okay. I have no problem with that. So, Thor. Thor is the first example I'm gonna draw to show you how I draw faces. So if you're drawing someone that is real, it helps to look at a reference picture of them and identify the main features of that person. So with Thor, he has a very long rectangular face, he has a round nose and a very small mouth. So I'm gonna remember these things and try and apply them in my own drawing, but I'm gonna caricature them a little bit. So when I start drawing, I always start with a circle, and then I draw the shape of the face. I keep it very rough. I try to just place where the eyes and the nose and the lips and the ears are. I make a new layer where I go into more detail about the features and try to make the expression more the way I want it. Also, always remember to flip your canvas. That's the best way to see what the problems are with your drawing. Since I'm drawing Thor in my style, I'm not going to copy his hair exactly. I'm going to make it a little bit more I guess you could say anime, or I'm making it more spiky because it looks a little bit better than having it close to his head shape. So once I've done my super rough version, I know it looks horrible. I will also lower the opacity of this, and then I'm going to do my final rough. It's my final drawing, but not with clean lines. Here's where I really try and get everything right and make everything look pretty, because I know where everything should be because of my rough. So I recently discovered how to use the magic wand tool in Procreate. I did not know how to do that before. So what you do is you go at the top to your settings. At the bottom there'll be options and you click automatic, and this means that Procreate will automatically select the area you want, and then you make a new layer, and then you just bucket fill by dragging the color into the area, and that's it. It's pretty easy. I've talked about this in my previous video, but just in case you didn't watch that one, I choose a random skin color, put it on one layer, and then I decide my other colors. I just pick and choose whatever I like, and then I make a layer on top of that skin layer, and I put those colors on top of that skin. I lower the opacity to 91%, and then the color that's on top of the skin, it will have changed, and I will pick that color because it'll harmonize with the skin color more and it'll look way better. Another thing I like to do is use color balance. This, as it says, it balances the colors, and I can make my drawing more blue, I can make my drawing more pink, and I just randomly play with the tool and see what I like best. To get that grainy effect on my drawings, I use the noise tool, which will add like a grain to your art and make sure everything is on the same layer. So you can just export it as a PNG, and that will apply the noise to everything. So as my other example, I have Daenerys. Again, I look at a reference picture of her and I try to figure out the key details that she has. She has a very pointed face. She has focused eyes and a hint of a smile. I also draw the nose shape. And then I do my rough. So I'll start with a circle again and try to just get the basic shapes down. And as I go, I will add more details and become cleaner and cleaner as I do different versions of it. Sometimes when I do a drawing, the next day I don't like it anymore, so I thought it'd be useful to talk about that here as well. So in my Daenerys drawing, I decided to do another version of it to see why I don't like it and how I could make it better. So what I've realized is that her forehead is way too big, and also her chin, her jaw isn't the right shape. Her eyes, they look unfocused. They don't have that feeling that she has in the reference picture, so I'm going to change those as well. But the hair, I'm mostly happy with it, but I think I didn't stylize it enough. It looks too much like the reference picture, so I've made it more angular. So I hope you found this video useful. Hopefully you know how to draw a face a little bit better. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If there's any other body parts you want me to go through, I am definitely making an anatomy and poses video soon. But if you have any other suggestions, just write them down. I hope you have a lovely day and see you next time. Bye!